All right. So let's use this. Turn this up. Play it. So I should be getting. There it is. Right. So it's this. So it's this generator thing that is, I guess, a bit. It is a bit complicated, but I feel we can work it. We can work through it. So as this is supposed to be, in terms of its theme and everything, it's supposed to be sound design, and it is for a game like a steampunk thing that I'm working on. And the original source material is this. So it's these broken, like I found this broken iron, like the ironing thing, and I set them up into what is this? I always forget these. So it's session, whatever. So I set them up so I got the clips, I warped them, and then I set them to play them, and I made sure that these like follow actions were set up so I'll like get a continuous sound, so they're playing constantly. You could of course set them up into the arrangement view, but I feel doing it like this because the this follow action enables you uh, to have like a random factor of which sample is getting played, and it gets more variation, I guess. Okay, so the chain here, there's not much, but I feel the things that are here are doing stuff, right? So let me turn up every chain one by one. So when it's set up, if you've been following this channel, you can see that I like to use this Soundmorph dust thing. Un momento. Okay. And it's set up so I have this sequencer that I use a lot as well, which is called Spiral, and it's outputting notes, which I'm sending to this part here. So I'm taking, so if you were to set up Reaktor, you need to get a new MIDI channel going, get the MIDI info from, it's this channel here, so it's Reaktor 4 as I did here. Set it to in and make sure that it's set to Reaktor 6, and output the stuff as I want to, because this thing, so you have these nodes and they emit sounds each time a MIDI node triggers them, right? And so you want to link it to oh yeah, I did it here. So you link it to the channel here, so where dust is located, and make sure that it's set up to dust. You have these other possibilities, but I wouldn't know, and this works just as it's intended to, or at least I intended to. So afterwards, right, so you can see it like okay. So it's setting it up like it's emitting it, and it's like kind of getting it all over the stereo space, which I find cool. And what's really cool with Dust is that you have these different ways of like gravity morphing types of things, right? But for this one, I didn't do much. You have a couple of things to do to set it up, but I did it in my previous tutorials, which I'll link up to. Okay, so after Dust, I used one more thing that I use a lot, and it's Alex Panos Cepstral Morph. And this thing is, if you've used Synaptic Morph's thing, it's similar, but it sounds different. And it's like Synaptic has very specific sound, whereas this feels like I have more possibilities with it. And it is a plug for Alex, but it is really good. And so in order for you to use this thing, you need another sound source to put into it, right? And what I'm putting into it is this, right? So it's the thing that I showed you in the beginning, and which in itself sounds pretty interesting, right? But it's an ensemble called Squirrel, which already I have used in this on this channel. And in short, it's a sound generator thing which generates inharmonic stuff that's all over the spectrum. I did a bunch of stuff here, but for now, let me just get back to this one and be as fast as possible. So I have my other sound, so you can link to Cepstral Morph whatever you like, your heart wishes. But here I'm doing that. Right. I'm muted. So you can hear it working its way through the like original ironing, right? And it's giving it like some neat textures. Afterwards, you have other stuff. I set it here to inverted, and I'm not sure. I think this is the default, or it might be 1K on the FFT size. I think it stands for Fourier transformation, right? Gave it some gain. I think I put this here just to be sure that it goes overboard. I don't know if I even use this. Oh, I did. Okay, so I did it twice. So Alex has this. So it's all part of a pack called Color Transfer, which I'll link for you guys as well. But he has where is it? So it's Color Transfer. You have Cepstral Morph, timbre, whatever, resynth, and format filter. This one is cool because for the applicability, or for my intentions here, this made it just sound super synthetic. Right. Okay, and so mess around the parameters. There's no firm logic behind these, aside from it was just a matter of fine-tuning and trying to get a tone. And what I like about this is that I only have like this, and it's set up that way that it's so random, but I have this one parameter that I can mess around with and get different variations in tones for my sound. And you can do this infinitely and stack up use other samples, but it's usually the stuff that you initially use, you kind of like it's almost like you get a certain guitar tone and you fine tune it, and then if you put new stuff and new samples that weren't from your initial idea, it usually takes a bit more time to get a like a sound for it as well. Okay. I put up a Kramer tape just so it like kind of makes it all it glues it together. And in short, that's it. But like, 1 second. So what's interesting here for this, I mean, for the part where scroll is that they have this thing which I so it's this very weird bit regression thing which can get like very overboard very fast. Let me put a different one just to get you a feel how overboard it can go. So let me just try and very weird, like sample rate reductions, this type of stuff, but it's good. Here, I think it's just like kind of like blending the tone. Afterwards, yeah, gave it gain, gave it more tone with more distortion. This one is from Waves and it's very nice. I got it to be this was made just in case, like just in case in terms of like if it goes right, so it clips it. It was set up that way, and this is a very, very nice filter. With a lot of capability. And so how this filter is set up as well, I'm actually outputting MIDI information from Spiral to this filter as well. So it acts like every time this thing hits, you can see it getting triggered here, and it's set for this like envelope part type like thing here. You can see it, so it's like kind of following this, and the same thing is like getting triggered with Soundmorph's like dust part in the beginning, and it kind of gives them, I mean, when you have them like that way, it kind of gives them cohesion, and especially you can get like, so if I were to do this, by the way, let me play the originals. Right. It might be bro science, but I think it kind of gives them it makes them coherent, like to have them be like linked to the same same modulating or same thing like in the beginning of the chain, right? And here for this sound, what's cool is that like when you high pass it, that's cool. And yeah, you can different things, different stuff. that's about it. I hope this isn't overly complicated. Um, because it was like a matter of listening to it and fine tuning it. But like reverse engineering these things is a pain. But I hope it makes sense. All right. Have a nice day.